Welcome to the Animation Station Podcast, your home for discussions and debates about all things animation. Each week, we'll rank, review, and revel in animated shows from yesterday and today, and from around the world. So grab your Acme slingshot, set your mobile suit to autopilot, and put on your mouse ears. The Animation Station Podcast begins now.
Give me a sign. And then there's Shakira. Good Lord Almighty, Shakira.
Opened up my eyes, I saw the sign. Did you like Ace of Base?
Definitely, without understanding, I saw.
They were like 90s ABBA. They were
Yeah.
kind of fun.
Then there was OMC. Do you remember OMC?
OMC, I don't
It
remember
was like,
OMC.
how bizarre.
Of course I know that song. I didn't know the name of the group
It's like
that did
destination
That's,
unknown as we're pulling for some gas.
it. That is like the definition of a one-hit wonder.
Yeah.
They had one song that hit top 40, and that's
And
it.
Come On Eileen.
Yeah,
Bum, ba-da,
that's a
bum,
fantastic song, bro.
It's so good.
Yeah.
The music video is great because it's just overalls and they're playing like washboards
Yeah,
and spoons and stuff.
yeah.
It's really weird. Like,
I
you
forgot
guys
about
are
that.
Scottish, right?
It's so weird, yeah. There's some great... You know what's fun? Like, music videos, there are two types. There are the types that are trying to actually depict the song that's happening, and then the ones where just like, let's just do whatever we want and do something completely off the wall. Like Billie Jean. Like, that is my favorite MJ song, but that video has nothing to do with the song whatsoever. It's so weird. Like, I don't get it at all. Thriller makes sense. It's the perfect video.
It's also a movie.
It is. It is.
It's like 37 minutes
13?
long.
Well, I think the MTV version was like 13 minutes, and I think the extended version was like 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's a long thing.
Dude, it's awesome. You want it to go like an hour and a half, though. It's so good.
Well, not when they're playing it at like Hard Rock and S&B, and they play like the 13-minute, and you're just like, God, they're still talking. When does Vincent Price come?
Oh, man. I love Michael Jackson. He's the best.
He did.
Dude, I wish, when we go to Disneyland, I wish that they still had Captain EO there. They did a Disneyland attraction featuring Michael Jackson. It was actually directed by, was it Scorsese that directed it? Or was it, oh shoot, I'm forgetting now. It's one of the big time directors from the late 80s. I want to say it was Scorsese. And it's basically a 3D like sci-fi adventure, and Michael Jackson plays the title character, Captain EO. It's freaking awesome.
And where's this at?
It was at Disneyland, but it's been discontinued. Now,
All right, and
now you go and it's The Path of the Jedi, and it's like highlights from 6 movies is what it is.
And with that Disney question, Gavis brings us to the Animation Station Podcast.
Yes!
Episode 45.
40 freaking 5.
We're so old. So,
Yeah, so this is our first episode of Juney Tunes.
I'm Josh, and this is Gavin. Hi, Gavin. How's it going?
Hi, I'm great. This is our musically themed month. I'm pretty pumped about this month.
So, you got anything? Anything good this week?
Oh, gosh. I can't think of... Oh, Captain Underpants came out. And I don't think either of us is going to get to see it. Are you going to try and see it?
I was thinking about seeing it on Sunday.
Okay,
but,
well, hit me up because there's a chance.
We're going to Tamashii.
So is that an all-day thing? Because
no, but
theaters
that's like
are
a
open
noon
all day.
thing. And I want to get... I don't know.
Okay, well, hit me up. If you decide to go, there may be a chance I can go.
Well, you got to be somewhere at 4. Or is it 7?
It's like 7 or 8.
Oh.
I think it's 8. Yeah. So, yeah. No, so Captain Underpants came out. I want to see it. I don't know if I'll be able to see it in theaters. There's 2 other animated movies that come out this month. Despicable Me 3 at the end of the month. And in the middle of the month, Cars 3.
So what are you seeing this weekend?
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh.
Dead Men Tell No Tales.
I'm seeing Wonder Woman.
Yeah. I kind of want to see that because,
Gal Gadot's
my
hot,
word, she is a gorgeous woman.
right?
I mean, there have been beautiful women on screen since screens were invented, but she's quite something.
Let's go away from this
She's quite
topic.
something.
So, do you have any news?
I don't think I have any news.
All right.
Do you?
I have some news. So that means it's gonna be May. I don't know. It's so stupid.
All right, take it away, Justin.
We're just gonna do random. We should totally do like random little song bits.
Song bits?
Yeah, that you have
Okay.
to sing. So when I finish this, you'll come in with some awesome Huey Lewis in the news. So because I mean, if you guys want a new drug.
Oh, you took it!
I did take it. Sorry. There was a little bit of news out of Disney XD. Star vs. the Forces of Evil will get its first ever TV movie on July 15th.
Oh, yeah.
and apparently it's going to be like the first 3 episodes.
Oh,
Yeah.
you told me it was going to be separate.
That's what I thought, but then I read something else as like possibly the first 3
I
episodes.
kind of don't like when they do that. I would
Well,
rather
if they
just
all
have the
if they
episode.
all flow together well,
Yeah.
and there's not like really weird hard cuts or anything like that, where
Right.
they're like, oh, this is actually episode 1, 2, and 3. If it's just one seamless movie that is just like the first, you could say it's the first 3 episodes.
Right.
I'm okay with that. But it's going to be called the Battle of Mewni, which hopefully means it's going to be kind of like a prequel
Oh.
with Star's mom Moon and how she defeated Toffee and the monsters beforehand.
Okay. That
So-
could be cool.
But they also pushed the premiere to fall of 2017.
When was it? It was supposed to be like July,
Yeah,
right?
it's supposed to be July.
Man.
And you know the worst part?
Yeah, it comes out while we're in Disneyland.
We're gonna be at Disneyland.
Dude, our room's gonna have TV. You'll be able to watch it.
Yeah,
Like me and Oliver will be like at the convention and at the park having fun.
Well, you know what
And
else?
you'll be in your room watching Star versus the Forces of Evil.
Darn straight. But you know what else is worse? You know what's worse than that?
Worse.
Guess
than
what's
that?
on?
I
Guess
can't
what's on
imagine
Sunday?
Anything worse.
Guess
than
what's
that.
on Sunday? While we're in Disney,
The Grammys.
the season premiere of Game of Thrones.
No, I couldn't care less.
I don't care about you.
I know.
But me and Oliver will be watching it.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
But it's at night, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like at 8 o'clock.
Oh, the convention will be over by then.
Oh, yeah, convention will be over, but I don't know if we'll
I'll
head
be-
back into Disney then.
That's fine. I'll be riding Pirates of the Caribbean without
Bum,
you.
bum, 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 bum. What else you got?
I thought of something actually while you were talking.
Did you
Now,
think of
what
a
is-
cool
what is it?
song
What
thing
is it?
to...
That's the
pop in
power
there?
of love. What
That
was
wasn't
it?
even close. If you were talking about Star and Marco, then yeah.
No, I was just thinking.
Do
of
like
Huey
you
Lewis
could do
in the
like
News.
you could do like a star-crossed lovers type thing.
Yeah, I'm not on board. You do your
No
next
doubt.
thing. I was thinking of something.
I said no doubt. Sorry. Go
You
ahead.
did say no doubt, but
Yeah.
I wah wah. Keep going with your news.
I got no, that's it. That's all I got. That's all I got
What
for
did
news.
I think of? I thought of something.
Don't
and now I-
speak. I
Okay, it was in my mind, and I can't think of it.
All right, so do we want to go ahead and start off the main topic?
Let's
and
do
if
it.
you think of something, you can just
Yeah,
interrupt the
I had a
podcast
news
at any
item in my
time.
mind, and it left my mind, and I can't get it back into my mind. So if it jumps back in there, I'll let you know. But yeah, let's do it.
So
Let's talk
your
about our
news
movie.
item decided it wanted to spread its wings and fly.
Yep, it did.
I don't know music. I'm running out of stuff here.
That's all right, because we got a lot of music to talk about tonight. So tonight we watched from Illumination Entertainment
Yeah, the
a
thing that
serious
the weird
up and comer.
yellow things with like one
Yes,
eye.
yes, you don't like the minions, but no, seriously, Illumination Entertainment, I feel, isn't a real up and comer in the world of animation. They've done some really great things. They also did Life of Pets, so we can't say they're perfect, but they're really, really good. And you know, they're the studio that brought us the Despicable Me franchise. And tonight's topic, the movie Sing, which I really, really enjoyed. I was so pleasantly surprised by this movie. But anyway, Illumination Entertainment, they're really like doing some surprisingly good work. Their animation quality is really high. Their sound and music quality is amazing. And I think they're doing great work. I'm really impressed that we've got kind of a third-party independent candidate, which has a viable chance of actually, competing with the titans that are Disney, Pixar, and DreamWorks. So I'm really excited about Illumination because I feel like, especially in artistic realms, competition is good. It drives people to create better, more awesome things. So what do you think? Are you excited about Illumination? I know you don't like Despicable Me all that much, and I know you really don't like the Minions, but
what other things does Illumination do? Like what else?
Did you see the Lorax?
Nope. Oh yeah,
I think
I did.
Movie.
I don't care for Dr. Seuss.
That's dumb, but the Lorax was amazing. They did Secret Life of Pets. Did you ever see the movie Hop? It was a live action / animated
like the
movie.
The hippie.
It was about the Easter Bunny. It featured the dude that played, I think, Cyclops, X-Men. What's that guy's name? Do you know that actor's name?
James
Marsden.
Yes. Vanderbeek.
It's got that. No, Marsden. It's got that guy in it, and then an animated bunny.
And an animated bunny.
Yeah. It's good animation. It was a terrible movie, but good animation. Anyway, I think they're doing really good work. I think they've got some things to figure out still. But to me,
I've not seen
really
a good Illumination movie.
Really?
Something that's like up on par with like a DreamWorks or like even Sony Pictures Animation, man.
Well, they may not be quite there yet, but like what they've done, only having existed since 2008, I think they're doing really good. Like they're in the same like age bracket as Laika. Now Laika is freaking epic.
I don't say that.
Amazing.
Okay. I misunderstood. When
Not
you said
audience age bracket.
I was like,
I'm talking
heck no.
Studio age bracket.
Okay.
Like how long they've been around. And yeah, so I think they're doing great work so far. I mean, I don't think they've done a lot of films that are, on my top lists of anything, except for maybe this one that we watched tonight. But I see signs of really good work in their future.
So
I think they've got great
you saw
animation.
the sign? Did it open up
It
your
opened
eyes?
up my eyes. Yes, I saw the sign. Yes, Ace of Base. Good job.
We're going to continue this and just keep it going
So,
the whole time.
Have we said what we watched? We watched Sing.
We watched Sing.
We watched the movie Sing, and it's a musically driven show, obviously. And what I found this very interesting is that it is filled with so much music, and they had to pay through the nose for the rights to all that music. They have 65 different pop songs featured in that movie. They had to pay $75 million for the rights to all that music, which was 15% of their budget. That's a huge amount just for the music.
Yeah, and we were watching it, and we were watching the credits, and I noticed that there was a large amount of accents on everything, and I was like Jean Trevet, Moyard. I'm like, and I asked her, was like, "Is this French?"
Yeah.
She's like, "It's French."
Yeah. So Illumination actually acquired a French animation studio called McGuff, and which is a weird name. For a French,
very
studio.
French,
Yeah, exactly.
Based out of Ireland.
It's MACGUFF, and yeah, this whole movie was entirely animated in France, and I feel like there's a pretty big European influence on the look of it, but I like it. I think they did a great job.
Also a crime dog.
Yeah, so this is the newest one from Illumination. The next one will be later this month, which is Despicable Me 3, and I'll see it, even if you won't. I'll see it.
You can do a Cartoon Cafe over it.
I'm liking the 80s villain, and where he's literally an 80s villain, where everything
is it
he
Trey
loves
Parker
is
or
80s.
Matt Stone?
I think it's Trey Parker.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm excited to see that. I think it's going to be fun. But this movie, what are your thoughts, Josh? We just got through watching it, and I'd love to know what you really thought of this movie.
The music's good, and I guess the story is okay. It's better than I thought it was going to be. Like I was expecting more of an American Idol thing. Not we're gonna pick 5 people and then you're gonna put on a show.
Well, it started as a competition, but then the theater got destroyed.
Yeah. Which
that was the part where it flipped for me too, where I was like, oh, I really wanted to see a competition because I wanted to see repeated performances and I wanted to see it get narrowed down, just like American Idol. Cause,
I wanted a gazelle to come out being voiced by Shakira.
Gosh, no, pass, hard pass. I agree with you on that. So keep going, but I agree.
My problem was the animals. Like they spent a lot of time on our main animals, and the background animals are just like
you're always obsessed with
we're gonna let like the interns and everybody else do those. They don't require that much attention. So if you want to draw a weird looking gazelle, you go for it, man. How about an ibex with glasses? Sure, why not?
Well, I mean, they're all like wearing people clothes and stuff. So,
yeah, and then I don't have a problem with that.
So it was
but
the character design of the background.
It just looked
people?
weird.
Because I felt like the animation or the rendering
none of it was really
great.
Uniform outside of the main bits. Like the pigs, they're main. The porcupine main, everything like all that works. But then when we get to like the audience, and you have to see them, and you're just like, oh.
Man, I totally
It's kind of like what they did in Zootopia, where they were just like throwing random people together at the very end, and they were just like, we don't really care what they look like, just make them, we just need people to fill seats.
I had a totally different experience aesthetically. I felt like they did a really good job of designing all the characters. Like even the background characters, I thought it was great. It has a wonderful menagerie feel to it, like a city. Like there's people of all shapes and sizes in a city. And when we're talking about a city populated with animals, there's even more shapes and sizes.
I could care less for that. And the movie was entirely I don't know if it's pacing or what. It's just really long in parts. It's even though it's not a long movie, there's stretches where you're just like, just get to the singing, guys. Just I don't care about any of this. Just get to the singing.
So really, you didn't want more story. You wanted more singing.
I'd rather have more singing. Like this is like one of the weird times where I'm just like, I don't care about your story. Your story's stupid.
I have a theory. You know why I think you feel that way?
Why?
Zero romance.
Yeah, why couldn't Taron Egerton get with Scarlett Johansson? Why not? Why not?
Gorillas and porcupines? Come on, man.
Hey. Don't be like that.
Dude, I'm cool. I'm open-minded. Gorillas can love porcupines all they want.
Don't speak.
Is this No Doubt night? Is No Doubt sponsoring us?
I know what you're saying. But sponsored by Millie.
Oh my gosh. You lip sync to that.
Sponsored by Earth, Wind, but not Fire. He could not be bothered.
Fire is a jerk.
What were we talking about?
I'm gonna sing.
It's just weird, and I'm just, I could really care less about.
But how about
the pig's marriage problems, or
it's not marriage problems? It's just kind of bored life problems.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Like the marriage, it got stagnant, and it's just like I'm in my role. It's great. It's great. She gets to break out, which is awesome. But it's also like, just sing your thing, dance with the German guy.
So you don't really want any backstory on any of these people?
I didn't care about the backstory. You don't need backstory for this. And then they kept going back to the koala, and you're just like, yeah, we get it. He's not paying his stuff. Stop. You said it. You literally do it the one time. That's it. Not every 4 minutes. Like the bank called, and you're like, I don't care about the bank. They did the bank thing 4 times.
Yeah.
And I'm like, we get it.
Over the course of
He's
2 hours.
dodging the bank.
Right.
We understand. Stop. Just stop. I guess they're like, okay, kids are gonna like the music, but then they're
clever
gonna be
for these writers.
I don't know, man. I don't know who this movie was designed for. Like, is this movie designed for kids, or is this movie designed for like young adults and adults? I don't know who it's designed for, because
I think it's designed for all.
Because we have but then it's convoluted. Because we've got cute singing and blah blah blah, and then we've got story. The parents probably aren't going to really care about some of the singing stuff, I would assume.
I don't know. My parents and all the parents I know love American Idol and The Voice and all that stuff.
Sure, I don't know. Mine don't. So,
Oh.
so it's like mine watch Supernatural.
Weird.
No. Jensen Ackles a very attractive man.
That is true.
So's never mind.
I'm not a
what are we talking
Padalecki
about?
fan. Keep
Oh
going.
no, Padalecki's awful. I'm talking about Misha.
Oh, Misha Collins.
I like Misha.
Yeah, Castiel. He's weird looking.
What
Keep
were we
going.
talking about?
With the movie Sing.
Oh yeah,
And who it's designed
oh yeah,
for.
and then we have weird plot stuff that we throw in there, and I don't know,
Like what?
But then like the whole he's broke and stuff like that, and you're like,
Kinda
okay,
weird. That's the whole point.
and
of
then
the story.
we have weird trauma with I don't know their names, Eggsy and his dad,
Johnny.
is
The
his name
gorilla?
Johnny?
The gorilla?
Is his name Johnny?
Johnny.
Okay,
Yeah.
is his last name Be Good? To go
No.
with what's his name? Busta Moon.
Buster Moon.
Yeah, it's Busta Moon.
Oh my gosh.
Is he Johnny Be Good? Like what do we have here?
We don't have last names.
But yeah, it's just weird. And then we have the whole porcupine thing. It was like, oh yeah, kids are gonna love that. I just don't understand. I don't get it. It's really weird. I don't understand.
Okay.
I don't know, man.
I think you're trying to
not my.
you're trying to reach too much. You're wanting.
Well,
I think you're
it
asking
was also
too much.
well,
of this
it was also
animated
10
film.
minutes, and I was on my phone.
That's true. I did notice that. I saw the phone come out, and I was like, okay, this is a 3 or less.
Well, because I mean, I don't know, man. It's just weird. Like I was expecting more, and they were just like,
You said you weren't expecting
No.
more, though. That you said the story was better than you expected.
yeah, the story is better than I expected, but I was expecting more with because you talked up like the animation and everything like that,
Yeah.
and I'm like, there's some parts that are really cool, and you said that they were like lively. You said it was like on par with like Zootopia.
No, I didn't say. It
Oh,
was on
I
par
thought
with
you
Zootopia.
did. Oh, then maybe
No.
that was somebody else.
Somebody else. No, Zootopia is one of the most
And I was
beautifully animated.
Yeah,
things I've
and
ever
maybe,
seen.
maybe that's where I got it, and that's what I was thinking, and I was just like,
Oh,
this
no,
is
you can't.
compared. It's like
They're not on the level of Disney and Pixar.
No.
yet. No, but
I
they're
was like,
close.
ugh.
The animation quality in this, I found really good. The lighting and the textures.
I mean,
and
there's
the
a
character
there's a
design was
couple
really
parts
good.
that I like. I like the end bit where they're rebuilding the thing. I thought the bit with the squid was cool, but other
Yeah,
than
that was
that,
awesome.
it was like the water didn't look believable.
Oh, really?
It didn't.
I thought they did a good job with the water. It wasn't Moana, but come on.
Oh, I've
Nothing's
anything
that
other
good.
than Moana. I mean,
That's
anything
just-
else.
That's just
It just
feelings.
seemed weird. I was like, I don't know. It's weird. It doesn't fit. It's just a weird. It's weird. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Animals acting like people wearing clothes. It doesn't make any sense. What are you, man?
I don't know.
It's a cartoon.
I didn't. I know, and I watch good cartoons, and then there's this.
Oh my gosh.
It was like lowest common denominator garbage, and I'm like, oh, I get it. Yeah, let's make fart jokes. Why not?
Oh my gosh. You
That
had such a
took
big problem with fart
that
jokes.
took me out of the movie right there. When he's like, fart, fart, fart. I'm gonna walk, fart. I'm like, I get it. Yeah, he farts, and little kids are laughing in the theater. We get it.
You have such a problem with
It's
fart
so
jokes.
because it's garbage.
What fart hurt you, Josh?
All of them. I live with Brady. All of them hurt me at some point.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I don't know. I threw a pin.
You did
I need
throw a
that
pen.
back.
In anger, you threw your
I threw that pin in
pen.
anger. It went
No.
over Sinon, but hit Lifa.
It did. Poor Lifa. Japanese Tinkerbell. Or Linkerbell. That's what we
Linkerbell.
call her, yeah. Well, I got to tell you, I was very entertained by this movie. Like you, I didn't have great expectations for this movie, but I was pleased when I watched it.
That's a book, not a song.
I was entertained throughout. I liked the story. I thought it was really good. I was thrown off because basically the story is this. It's a failing theater, and this theater owner has to come up with one last-ditch effort to try and save his theater. So he's got to change course. The plays and things that he's doing are not successful, so he's going to do a singing competition instead and try and really ramp up some hype, right? And so through a series of mistakes, he accidentally ramps up some real hype because he fictitiously throws out this $100,000 prize, which he clearly doesn't have. And
He's
so
got $935
so it
a
kicks
watch.
off with this great audition montage and a selection where they narrow it down to the best acts and singers. And then they start rehearsing, and you think, okay, we're going to see a competition. Well, then, in the middle of this movie, the freaking theater gets totally destroyed, and that gets thrown out the window. So then it turns into a, well, let's come together and do this because we love to do it.
None of those people have carpentry skills, so it's really weird that they were able to hodgepodge that theater back together. Anyway.
I don't know. I feel like people that work and are in theaters all the time pick up at least elements of stagecraft. I mean, it's all pretty much stuff that they work around. Well, that's true. I mean, he's instructing them.
I mean, I guess
don't know.
I guess
it's
the porcupine knows how to set up and break down a venue.
It's elephants singing runs like divas, so nothing's real in this movie. But
is that Ariana Grande?
No, that was
the singing voice.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I don't remember. We'll have to look it up. But anyway, then it flips and it becomes well, let's just come together and do this because we love it. And then that inspires the patron to buy the theater and success and the happy ending. So it does kind of flip midway through. And so it's kind of hard to jump right into that transition. But I like that. And I kind of enjoy where it goes. And I feel like we do get enough performances. I don't feel like it lacks performances.
Oh, it doesn't like that at all. I wish there was more of that.
I understand.
If it was literally like the commercials made it out to be, if it was literally the whole movie of just different animals coming up and singing songs, would have been fine. Would have been great.
So no story, just
no
singing.
story, just doing that. Animals. I would have been fine.
All right,
would have been good.
You're easy to please.
They do like a little, I don't know, some rabbit Seacrest comes out, and he's like, all right, and they do a little montage type thing, and they're like, and they go up and sing, and it's atrocious.
That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, I can see that. I enjoyed all the singing parts. I thought the singing was really good. I thought the music choices they had in this were really good, and I thought the character design was good. Like I said before. And I thought the animation was good. I mean, I enjoyed this movie. Again, it's not Disney, Pixar, even DreamWorks, but I thought it was really good. I think it's the best movie they've put out so far at Illumination. I really do.
Sure.
You might as well, but you didn't like anything they've done so far.
I mean, I thought the first Despicable Me was okay. Yeah, that's all I got.
Rave review from Josh Kane.
You missed a chance to do your Come Together Beatles thing. Or I guess it's just Paul McCartney.
Wow, dude. You probably shouldn't reference any Beatles stuff because you don't know diddly do.
Was I right, though? Was Come Together, is that not a Beatles song?
Yes.
Oh, so
but Paul McCartney is not the singer on that song.
Oh, I don't care. But it was a
Clearly.
Beatles. It was a Beatles song. So
what was the Come Together thing that you were talking about?
When you said and they come together, and I was gonna do that Come Together, but I didn't do it.
Yeah, not really the point of that song either, though. So
yeah, no. You want to talk about jeez? You want to talk about characters, I guess.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about the characters. So, what do you want to talk
Gavin,
about?
I got applesauce on my pop filter.
Oh, you've sauced your filter.
Cheeky.
Cheeky. So the characters. So you want to talk about the character design? Or you want to talk about the voice acting?
We can talk about Eggsy. I thought Eggsy was really good.
Eggsy? What are you talking about?
Taron Egerton. That's his character's name in.
He's my favorite character in this movie, Johnny.
Right?
I love his character and his,
I liked
his
him.
Story.
And then I liked
Ash too.
I liked Ash.
He's cool.
And then it was Seth MacFarlane.
Seth MacFarlane
he's such
the
an a-hole.
biggest jerk ever.
He's great.
And I love his character. He is so good. And he sings sublimely in this movie. He's got a really good natural rich voice, but what they did with him on this film, he sings so beautifully. I love it. And if you listen to the soundtrack, you actually get to hear him sing My Way without all the wind and grunting.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he sings it straight. So the helicopter's not hovering over him.
I may get this just for the soundtrack because the soundtrack.
It's awesome.
More sauce up my pop filter. Yeah, it's a good soundtrack.
It's really good. It's
really good. It got 64 freaking songs on it.
Yeah, no, it doesn't have that many songs. It doesn't have all of the audition.
It's got that koi 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 song from those awesome J-pop Red Pandas.
We knew you'd like those. The first time Charlie and I watched it, we're like, oh, these are Josh's characters right here.
Well, it's great because I was telling you, because like there's a really big, like Japanese and Korean scene in France. Like it's huge over there, especially the J-pop stuff.
They're just like fangirling and fanboying out about all the J-pop, K-pop music.
Yep.
Is that what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
and they
cool.
love anime and stuff like that. It's great. Like it's huge, especially in France. It's just like they just embraced it a lot. It's a lot. I would say in Europe, like the anime and the J-pop and the scene like that is way bigger in Europe than it is over here. It hasn't fully immersed itself here. It's starting to, but over there, it's just huge.
Yeah. Ladybug Black Cat Show. That's made in France, right?
Yeah, and that's Toei.
Yeah. So, would you consider that an anime?
See, here's the thing.
Is it kind of right in that line?
Here's the thing. What do we consider anime? We didn't have this. We didn't have this discussion.
I know, but I'm asking you right now. Like, would you consider that an anime?
No.
Okay. Do you find it anime influenced?
Yes, very much so.
Okay. I'm just trying to get an idea of the bigness of this craze in France.
Oh yeah, huge. I mean, that's why there's red pandas in it. There's red pandas, and they're literally doing J-pop. Do you think they would have a J-pop in a Disney movie? That they did actually in. They had was it AKB48? They did the Sugar Rush song for.
Oh, yeah, for Wreck-It Ralph.
I think it's AKB48.
Oh, that reminds me. Did anybody ever get the Star Trek reference from Zootopia?
Nobody ever got the Star Trek reference from Zootopia.
Man, I'm disappointed in everybody.
The prize pack is still there. If anyone can tell me the Star Trek reference in Zootopia, the prize package is still available for you to get.
Go back and look at it. It's pretty awesome.
Once you see it, you're like, oh yeah, it's obvious.
So what did you think of some of the performances? Like, in particular, what did you think of McConaughey? We've seen him now voice two main characters in two animated films. This and in Kubo and the Two Strings. He was Beetle. So what do you think of him as a voice actor, and what do you think of him in this role?
I mean, it's Matthew McConaughey. I mean, it's like that Billy Bob Thornton thing. You hear him and you're just like, it's Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, but he's not a Japanese monk, so you can't believe it more.
Well, he's also not a koala bear.
No, but
I mean, just like listening to like Scarlett Johansson, it took me a while to figure out that, oh my gosh, that's Scarlett Johansson. Like that was good.
Yeah,
but
I mean, not because she was putting on a voice. She was using her voice.
Yeah, she was just using her voice, but I wasn't getting. I was believing her character.
Oh.
But the moment he's like, "All right," and you're like, "Oh no, it's freaking it's Matthew McConaughey."
I think
that drawl. I guess
he
is too much.
suffers, unfortunately, from having an instantly recognizable voice, and that's too bad because I feel like his performance in this was absolutely
it was probably
awesome.
the best thing I've seen him in.
I was so impressed by him in this movie, and I hope that everybody that watches this can turn off that thing in their brain that says, ugh, McConaughey, like they do when they watch Cars and they say, ugh, Larry the Cable Guy. Turn that off and just look at the character and experience the character, because I think Buster Moon is such a delightful, like, character that you want to cheer on in this movie. I think he's great, and I thought he did a great job. I loved a lot of the voice acting. I think they did a good job top to bottom. His assistant, that awesome like old iguana character, was great.
You could have left her out of the movie.
Oh, she was great.
And they kept doing the "my right" joke 17 times.
John C. Reilly's character is his like
the sheep,
like loser sheep friend. I thought that was awesome. I don't know. I think they did a great
his rich
job.
sheep friend.
Yeah, I mean he was rich, but he was still just a do nothing layabout.
I'm a loser. Another
I'm a loser.
There you go.
Zootopia. I like it. Yeah, I mean I think the characters were awesome. I felt. Oh, you talked about the pig character and how you didn't care about their life at home, and I kind of agree with that. Like, why didn't we get any backstory with Gunter? Like, no backstory.
Yeah, it's just like, where's Gunter? Also, I'm just here. I'm just a pig. That's all I am. I'm just a little pig man.
I know.
I do the ballet and I dance.
I honestly thought of you, like, when we watched this movie, because I feel like you could have done a bunch of these voices. Yeah. Like, you really have that knack. But with her, when she makes it onto the show and finds out she has to be there for rehearsals, and then she basically engineers her entire house to be automated overnight. Why didn't she do that 10 years ago? Like, seriously.
There was no reason to.
She could have done that.
Plus, those piglets aren't 10 years old.
Well, however old they are. That was like Charlie and I looked at each other when we watched it the first time, and we're like, wait, if she could have done this, she could have saved herself years. Like, this is ridiculous. But I thought that was fun anyway. It was a neat little...
I will say, here's the thing, folks. We had to do a cut. Josh now has some applesauce.
So he's feeling better. He's got some blood sugar.
He's feeling
up. It's on the rise.
I've got the sugar. I'm actually feeling better. And I know I said a lot of bad things about the movie previously. I apologize for that. Looking back on it now.
One more bite.
Looking back on it now. It's still not great. But it's good.
He's soft.
Because I'm thinking about things now. And
new plan.
My problems. Josh always has to eat applesauce.
Yeah, new plan. Every time we watch a movie together, I'm bringing like a bucket of chicken or something, so that like a gallon of ice cream, so that we make sure
ice cream earlier
that your
it's actually not bad
blood
anymore.
sugar is at appropriate levels for you to critique movies without wanting to burn these movie studios to the ground.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, it's not as bad as I was saying, because the applesauce changed my mind.
I looked at you many times and you were grinning.
Yeah, because I was thinking about that. I was like, yeah, there's
Yeah.
some really good parts in this.
And your roommate Brady watched it with us, and he and I were laughing out loud several times. I don't know that I heard you laugh out loud, but you're not a big laugh out loud guy. So, and I know some people just don't. Like, they find a movie really funny, but they just don't laugh out loud.
I do the German sing, and I keep ever singing, hold it in my heart until I die.
Very conservative, personally. I mean, like I said, I was entertained by it, top to bottom. So, all right, well, you want to go ahead and rate it?
Yeah, I'm going to give it 3 Dipper Pines.
Nice. I'm okay with that. I'm pleased with that. It makes sense to me because you're really big on story, and this was light on story, and you're really big on specifically romantic stories, and this had zero romance whatsoever.
I know. Why couldn't Eggsy and
Johnny the gorilla,
yeah, that's what I said,
Ash the porcupine.
Ash is a great name. What's my cat in D&D's name? Her name is Ash.
Is it?
You guys wouldn't
nice.
know because you've never bothered to ask.
No, you said it. I remember, and it reminded me of what's the Bruce Campbell movie?
I'm going to let you think about it.
Character's name is Ash. I don't remember. I can't think of it.
Gosh.
And then there's a sequel.
He's got a boomstick.
Army of Darkness.
There you go.
Yes. That's what it reminded me
I was
of.
like, I'm just going to wait until you get this. We will be here all night if we have to.
Got it. Yes. All right. Well, my ranking or rating of this is 4. No, I mean, I don't think it's quite a 4. It's really good, and to me it shows so much potential for this studio. I really was entertained by it, but in the end, it is a fairly basic movie. There's not a lot of depth to it. I find the music entertaining.
So it's just a basic movie?
It's a basic movie. So I'm going to give it a 3.5 Jiminy Crickets.
Just so you can bone.
Which is above average, but not quite a 4.
I don't know. Close. I think 3 is about our average.
I see 3 as well, to me, on a scale of 5, like 2.5 is the average.
Yeah, you also use points.
Yeah, I do. So, anyway, 3.5.
Skew it.
Blah, 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 blah. All right. Top 5 time.
Top 5!
Woo!
And now, for another Top 5.
All right, Top 5 time. We're going to rank our top 5 what, Josh? Say it right.
Animatronic characters.
Nope, that's not quite right. Say it again.
Anthropology characters.
Ooh, closer. You're getting warmer. Try again. Say it with me.
Autoerotic asphyxiation characters.
Say it with me, Josh.
Anthro. Po.
Morphic.
Oh, is this like some weird, like, Kung Fu Panda thing?
No, it doesn't have anything to do with Po the panda.
Okay.
Anthropomorphic.
Anthronormic.
Morphic.
Morphic.
Anthropomorphic.
Is it not anthropomorphic or is it pomorphic?
It's an O. Anthropomorphic.
Did you spell check it?
I did.
Okay.
I even looked up the definition. So today we're ranking our top 5 anthropomorphic characters from the world of animation. And I actually looked up the definition, like I said. So here's what it is. So
according to Merriam-Webster.
Actually, it's Cambridge, but close.
Okay.
Anthropomorphism is the showing or treating of animals, gods, and objects as if they are human in appearance, character, or behavior. So hopefully your top 5, or I'm assuming at least a top 9 from you, will follow that definition.
Thanks, Cloud City Cast. The guy was the
guy.
guy on that show.
What?
And one of them has 9 each time.
I mean, I say the same thing, man. You break the rules every time.
Yeah, well, you know what? It's my show.
That's true.
It's my life. It's now or never.
It's your show.
Dude, I ain't gonna live forever.
You're holding the only cup of applesauce.
Live. I'm alive.
You're like a diva.
It's my life. Life is like an open highway.
I hate Bon Jovi so much.
Oh, why?
Because I do. I just don't like him, man. You can... Oh, my gosh. You need to put the applesauce down, dude. All right, dude. You're up first, my friend.
My number 5.
Swallow.
I had half of it on my cheek.
I can tell.
My number 5, I went with a little anime called Fairy Tail.
Uh-huh.
I went with Happy the Cat.
Ooh.
He's a little blue cat. He's got wings.
He's a little blue cat that has wings. What makes him an anthropomorphic character?
He is a cat. Walks on his hind legs.
Oh,
does his
so
own talky things,
he does have
acts,
human characteristics.
Yeah.
Does he talk?
Yeah.
Okay. Because, I mean, just blue cat with wings doesn't scream anthropomorphic to me until you describe that he walks on his hind legs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So.
Walks around. Flies a lot, too. Eats fish.
Ooh.
Like most cats. And people on the East Coast.
So, aside from talking and walking on his hind legs, does he do other human things?
Yeah. He flirts with another cat.
Oh, perfect. Totally anthropomorphic.
He flirts with a cat voiced by Animation Station special anime interview guest Jade Saxton.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
She's
awesome. A white cat.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. And that's Fairy Tail?
Yes.
Cool. You mentioned that a bunch of times. I need to at least see a couple episodes of that.
It's great. It's got Todd Habercorn.
Awesome. All right. Well, I gave you a hard time about that one, but I'm sure you're going to give me a hard time about my number 5 because it's the biggest stretch that I have on my list, and it's from my favorite Pixar franchise, Cars. I'm going with my favorite character, Mater. Shrug, head shake. What you got?
I don't care. Are you done?
Mater's awesome. I don't care what anybody says. I stand by it. That's my number 5. Go.
My number 4. Let's see how much you hate this one.
I didn't hate your last one.
My number 4.
I don't hate. I have.
I went with one of them who is technically it's a tie.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is technically a rabbit, and the other one is some sort of beast character from 2 different animes, both by Mamoru Hosoda.
Oh, I where you're going
with Kumatetsu and King Cosma.
Nice.
Because I couldn't put one above the other.
See,
because King Cosma's a BA.
Yeah. But I feel like Kumatetsu is more of a character, though. Because King Cosma is just an avatar.
He's an avatar, but I also put... I don't know. It's weird. Since he is an avatar, he's actually both characters at the same time.
So, what's the kid's name? Kenji?
Nope. No, Kenji's the main character.
What's his name?
Shiro? Nope.
On a side note, like that kid that is King Cosma, I really like that kid. Yeah. Like, he's awesome.
It's Alphonse Elric from Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, nice.
The guy from that one other podcast, he'll know that one.
Oh, nice. That guy. Are we ever going to say his name tonight?
Ooh.
No? Or just Remy? Remy gets a shout out?
Remy.
That's it?
Shout out to Remy and Brittany from Cloud City Cast.
Yeah. All right, my number 4 is from a movie which is near and dear to the heart of the man we're choosing not to name tonight, Disney's Robin Hood. I'm going with my favorite character from that movie.
Little John.
Little John. You
Oh,
got
really?
it. Yes. I love that character so much. I love all of the characters in that movie, and so it was very hard for me to pick one. But I think...
I like the little rabbit.
Yeah, he's good. When it comes down to it, though, Little John is just... I just love those ultimate, totally loyal, just absolutely in it to win it sidekick, like best friend characters. And Little John, to me, is the best of the best. I love him. He's awesome.
Nicely done.
Yep.
My this is gonna be a little bit weird.
Oh.
My number 3, I went with a little video game character that is also from a cartoon. I went with from a little game called Sonic the Hedgehog.
Whoa!
I went with Tails.
Who's Tails?
You know who Tails is?
I never
Gavin
really played Sonic the Hedgehog, and I certainly never watched the TV show.
He liked... Never mind.
Why am I vamping? What? Just tell me who he is.
I gotta show you a picture.
Well, you can do that off wax, man.
I'm not gonna... What did you call me? That's Tails.
Oh, Sonic Light. Blonde Sonic.
Yeah, but he's way cooler. He's kind of slow.
Cooler than Sonic?
Yeah.
What?
Dude, you got... Sometimes... I know
Okay, let me ask you this.
You gotta go fast all the time. It's part of the thing song for Sonic X. You gotta go fast, but sometimes you gotta be chill.
That's never a thing. So
look at him.
Is anybody
He's adorable.
cooler in Super Mario Brothers than Mario?
Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Toad.
You're so dumb.
And Yoshi. Yoshi.
No, Yoshi's
bad. This is a bad impression.
Mario's the coolest.
Mario
Sonic's
sucks.
the coolest.
Can't jump that high. Luigi jumps higher.
What? Dude, jumping isn't everything,
And then
man.
Peach, when she jumps, she does that cool, like, floaty hover thing. That one's pretty cool.
That's because of all of her many petticoats.
Yeah. She's like... And then there's Birdo.
That's hilarious. Was that your number 3?
Yeah.
All right.
Who was it? Tails.
Tails.
I
You
forgot.
don't even remember, man. You don't have the
This
conviction.
was hard, man.
You don't have
This
the
was
conviction
hard.
in your top
like,
5.
I was trying to go for, like, some anime characters, but then I was like, oh, wait. Like, they're... The majority of, like, talking animal characters and stuff
right.
are, like, actual animals that just talk, because that's easier.
Right, exactly. They don't seem to do a lot of anthropomorphism in anime.
No, you don't need it.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
When the majority of it is set in the real world, and that thing you hate where they have to wear school uniforms.
I don't hate it. I just get bored with it.
And I get bored with everything about you. Like, I
wow,
hate everything
dude.
about you.
I mean, I can go. You want me to go? I can.
No, I was
seriously go?
setting up another song.
We have different musical experiences and histories, so your musical references I don't always get, and vice versa.
But you know what? I found you, and how lucky can one guy be? Go, number 3.
That's amazing. All right, on to my number 3. From here on out, I'm going with
all Disney.
All-time iconic characters. These are like the true icons of the world of animation. My number 3 is none other than Warner Brothers' greatest creation,
The Animaniacs.
Bugs Bunny.
Oh.
Bugs Bunny is the icon from Warner Animation. He is sarcastic, he's hilarious, he's great. Bugs Bunny is the man.
Okay, cool.
What's your number 3, dude?
My number 2? My number
Your
3
2,
was
yeah, your number
Tails
2.
from
Sorry,
Sonic
your
the
number
Hedgehog.
2. What's your number 2?
My number 3 is...
Your number 2.
Nope, my number 3 is Tails from Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh my God.
My number 2... my number 2 is also a tie.
Do you need more applesauce? Do I need to go get you more applesauce?
I need more applesauce. I want my applesauce.
Your 2 is what?
My number 2 you want to know what my number 3 was?
No, I got it. Tail.
It's Tails from Sonic the Hedgehog.
I call him Tail.
This is wrong. He technically has.
He only has one tail.
No, he has multiple tails.
I only saw one in the picture.
Don't speak.
Vamp,
Gavin. So I
don't vamp,
so
dude.
I can prove you wrong.
I don't
My
vamp.
number 2 is from a little Disney movie.
No way.
Yep, is from a little Disney movie.
He does have
called
two tails.
Yeah, suck
Dang
it, nerd.
Dang it.
Is from a little Disney movie called Zootopia.
Nice.
And I went with Nick Wilde
Really?
and Judy Hopps.
Oh, tie. Okay.
I tied them. Because here's the thing.
I was gonna
Guess
say,
what's going to happen in Zootopia 2?
If you pick...
Electric Zoolaloo. They're going to tie the knot.
Maybe, but...
Totes going to happen.
Yeah. Like when you said Nick, I was like, really? I thought for sure you'd pick Judy. If you had to pick one, like, come on the spot, pick one, who would it be? Judy. Good job.
Well, Judy's cuter, but I like Nick better. But Judy's
you can relate,
super cute.
Right? You can relate.
I can relate to Nick.
You're kind of a shyster.
I got kicked out of the Boy Scouts. But I was also a bunny on a carrot farm. So I mean, it's a hard knocks life.
I always forget that you were a bunny on a carrot farm.
I don't talk about it a lot.
I know. Man.
Number 2.
How's Gideon doing?
Dude, we didn't have the exact same life. I didn't live in Bunnyboro, jerk.
Oh, man.
What, you think all bunnies live in the same place?
I'm bunniest.
What do you
All
got?
right. My number 2 is arguably the most iconic anthropomorphic character ever created.
Ha-ha!
You got it. None other than Mickey Mouse.
Dun, 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 dun.
Wrong song, but hilarious. Yeah, so, Mickey Mouse has to be on this list. How can he not be on this list? The fact that he's not on yours is wrong.
Yeah, because you know me, I love Disney so much.
It doesn't matter. We're ranking the top 5 anthropomorphic characters.
We're
He's
ranking
in the top 5.
my top 5
Yeah,
anthropomorphic characters.
I think he belongs on every list.
I'm surprised you didn't make Pinocchio an anthropomorphic character, because technically he's a block of wood. Oh, you haven't done your number 1 yet, have you?
I haven't, and what's your number? Oh, honorable mentions. What's
None.
your honorable
I got
mentions? You got none?
I didn't care enough to do honorable mentions. Like, dude, like I said, this was really hard for me to try and get.
Hard?
Because, the Animaniacs. I'll put the Animaniacs on there. Pinky and the Brain.
All right.
One's a genius, the other's insane.
What about Brian from Family Guy?
Don't care.
No?
No, not a big Family Guy person.
What about any of the Looney Tunes? Like Daffy Duck? Nothing?
I like the Tiny Toons better than the Looney Tunes.
Okay, the Tiny Toons. No?
Sure.
Wow.
Lola Bunny, because she hot.
I guess I get it. Not everybody's into anthropomorphic characters.
Yeah, I am.
That's why they don't do them all the
my
time.
cuppa.
It's been a long time. Like the gap between Zootopia and the last anthropomorphic movie that they did was pretty big. So
Bolto.
He's
not
not
an
anthropomorphic at
anthropomorphic
all. Not even a little bit. All right, well, sit back. I've got a few.
The Rescuers from The Rescuers. No, actually, not The Rescuers. That Australian one.
The Rescuers Down Under
with
is
the
what
cool
it's called.
hat.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jack?
Yeah.
What is he, a kangaroo rat?
He's
Is
a
that what he is?
kangaroo. I think it's a kangaroo mouse.
Is he a kangaroo mouse?
I think they're kangaroo mouse. I don't think it's a kangaroo
I
rat.
think it's the kangaroo rat is the actual animal.
I think it's kangaroo mouse is the actual animal.
All right,
But go ahead, Gavin.
We'll see. All right.
See this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna vamp, and I'm gonna look something up.
Okay, I'm gonna vamp by telling you my many honorable mentions. So, Kamatetsu is also on my list from Boy and the Beast. J. Thaddeus Toad Esquire from The Adventures of Mr. Toad. Brian from Family Guy. Luigi and Lightning McQueen from Cars.
Oh, I thought you were gonna like Luigi from
what?
From Mario.
No,
I was like,
no,
really?
Winnie the Pooh from all of the Winnie the Pooh things.
Winnie the Pooh's
Fievel from An American Tail. Goofy and Donald Duck from the Disney Fab Five. The Pink Panther, which I've mentioned on this show before, who I love. Very iconic. Kangaroo. Oh, it is Kangaroo Mouse. Good job, dude.
Oh my gosh, Josh is 2 for 2 today.
Judy Hopps is on my honorable mentions. Robin Hood from Disney's Robin Hood. And from tonight's movie, Johnny the Cockney Gorilla, who I totally love. He's my favorite character in this movie. So that's it. All right. Your number one is?
My number one is from a little anime called Digimon. It's the Digimon.
The Digimon?
Just all of them.
Is that plural?
Just all of them. They're all like anthropomorphic characters.
Oh, I didn't
know
have
that.
that.
Human attributes. They walk, talk, everything like that. Even though one of them looks like a little dinosaur and one of them's a cute little pink bird, they still walk, talk, or people have personalities, everything like that.
Nice.
So it's.
I like how you take the easiest route possible
In what way?
all of your top fives.
How?
You don't make yourself make tough decisions ever.
Yeah, I do.
By
all the
ranking
time.
one of the Digimon as the best. Can you do that? For me and all of our listeners today?
Are we including the fact that they get to digivolve and all of their digivolutions are also part of them?
You can include whatever criteria you want in your ranking basis.
Do we want Q-wise or like
Anything
personality-wise?
you want, as long as you pick one as the best.
Probably Patamon.
That's it. That's write it in stone, Patamon. That's it.
Gatomon's a cat,
you said
though.
Patamon.
I like Patamon.
Patamon's the
He's
best.
like TK. He's great.
More evidence that he's the best. Or she's the best. Or it's the best. I don't even know what it is.
It's a he.
Okay. So.
He loves Gatomon, dude. Did you not get that?
I did not get that. My number one. You like predicting it. So do you know what it is?
I don't care.
Oh my gosh. Eat some more applesauce, dude. Well, you know the character that I know and love the best that
Is it Pinocchio?
that
Was
I
I
use
right?
as my rating system.
Oh.
None other than the conscience of Pinocchio, Jiminy Cricket. My all-time favorite anthropomorphic animated character. He's basically the singer of the Disney theme song. He's awesome. And everybody that is having negative thoughts right now about Pinocchio, which I know is a lot of you, including the guy sitting right across from me, you need to watch it again and watch it critically and think of it as the beautiful work of art that it is. Mic drop.
When you wish upon a star or something.
Your dreams come true, man.
No, it makes no difference who you are.
Well, yeah. I threw it on the ground.
Oh, you made a music reference. Yay, Gavin.
Yes, Lonely Island in the house.
Celebrate.
Come on. Nice. All right, dude. I think that wraps it up, right? Do we have any shout-outs?
Almost.
We never do shout-outs.
Shout out. Oh, God, I just did
well,
that.
on that note, I think we do need to shout out Cloud City Cast because they've been mentioning
Brady,
us a
you
lot.
rock, girl.
No, they really have. They've been doing great episodes lately. I like their format change. I'm really a fan of it.
They haven't been talking about me enough.
They've been talking about us plenty. They always make a point.
No, they talk about the show. They don't talk about me enough.
Of making sure that their audience listens to us. So I think we need to return the favor and encourage our audience to go listen to Cloud City Cast. They tackle all the news topics and interesting items from the world of Disney, the world of Marvel, and the world of Star Wars. And they're always entertaining to me. I know that Josh is a little curmudgeon, but they're fantastic. Go give them a listen. And yeah, that's my shout out for the week.
Great. I want to give a shout out to all of our awesome fans.
Yeah.
Thank
always.
you, everybody who participated in our anime giveaway.
Awesome.
They also made May our highest downloaded season nice. Episode month, whatever.
Yeah.
Yet.
Most downloads in a month ever.
Most downloads.
Sweet.
Basically, it was double of what we had in March.
Really?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Wow, that's cool. That's very cool.
So, yeah, thank you. And
awesome.
What are we going to do now, Gavin? We're going to draw our anime
yeah.
giveaway winner.
Yeah. It's winter time. I like it.
All right. So what we did, at lunch today, I went through all of our posts, got everybody in that commented, did everything that they were supposed to do, put them all in the randomizer. So everybody is in this randomizer. Gavin, I'm going to give it to you,
Okay.
so people don't think I cheated. You're going to do it randomized 5 times.
Okay.
Because May is the 5th month.
Got it.
So
1,
January, February,
2, 3, 4, 5.
And the winner,
Hooray. Deservedly so.
the 1st, 2nd, and 4th place winner.
Yeah. This pays off. This is awesome.
Go say it.
It's Carolina.
Yay!
Is that her full username?
It's
Carolina
E
EG. Yeah, you know who you are.
Igley? We'll go with Carolina because that's easier.
She has been very participatory on all of our posts.
Hit it one more time and see what
She's
happens.
always good with commenting and giving us reactions. And so, yeah, we appreciate you and your listenership. Is that what we call it? Listenership?
Sure.
It's not viewership because you can't look at us, which is probably good. So congratulations, Carolina. You win our epic prize package featuring original artwork, a Blu-ray of Cowboy Bebop, an anime loot crate, Popco Fun of Sailor Venus, and the little cat called something.
Come on, you got it.
I don't know.
It's a goddess of the
George?
hunt.
Oh,
And like goddess of like fertility?
Helena?
Oh no, or is it like maiden's virtue or something like that?
Oh my gosh, what is it?
Apollo's sister.
I don't know.
Artemis.
Roman gods. Sorry. Artemis. And
Technically she's Greek.
An animation station button.
She already has an animation station button. But now you have 2!
Another one. Is there anything else? Is that it?
Ryan Garrett's art.
Oh, the Silly Pint.
Oh yeah, you get a Ruby Silly Pint.
Yep.
Ryan Garrett art.
Yep.
And Gavino Artisano.
Yeah, he's an Italian artist.
It's Gavino Tetson art.
Nice. Of Porco Rosso.
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't know why you didn't like
So yeah, awesome. That's our prize package
Don't
giveaway.
throw my phone on
That's
a
what you
fidget
do.
spinner.
You
I
do
don't
it
throw
every
it on
time.
a fidget spinner.
I just nicked it.
It's gonna break.
You're
the
such a
fidget
hipster
spinner.
with your fidget spinner.
In what way is that anywhere hipster?
Believe me.
No.
Yeah.
That is so far from being hipster. That is mainstream. Hipsterism is not mainstream.
I mean,
there's no
when you're
people going,
sitting there,
I was spinning metal before it was cool. That's a hipster thing.
I mean, I would get it if you weren't sitting there in a
There's not students
in a
in
romper
beards.
with giant glasses.
Ew, gross.
Ew, gross.
I don't want to wear one. Ugh.
Why are you wearing one then?
This is not a romper. This is a Coke shirt and shorts.
He's making that up, everybody. He's wearing a romper. It's skin tight, too.
This is my chicken sandwich and coffee.
All right, dude.
All right, guys, tell me what that reference is
I
from.
think that's about it on this very late Friday night. Josh barely made it.
Friday,
due to
I'm all out of applesauce.
200
And I'm
cc's
getting
of
angry 'cause I
applesauce
want some
mainlined
more,
into
eating
his
the
stomach.
apple and sauce, eating the apple and sauce. Nom nom nom
Are you
nom.
making stuff up right now? Are you
Yeah,
improvising?
I was doing the Friday song, but I was talking
I
about
don't know the Friday
applesauce.
song. See, again, you
Rebecca
have a,
Black.
from what?
Rebecca Black. Friday.
From
Is it-
Back in Black?
From Rebecca Black.
Oh, I know Back in Black from AC/DC. I've never heard of Rebecca Black. Again, you're like a kid. I'm like an old man. We came from different musical histories.
You're like 2 years older than I am.
Yeah,
Just kidding.
add 15 to that.
My gosh.
How much older than you am I?
I don't know. I'm 28.
Oh, gosh. I'm 12 years older than you.
Oh, look at you, old man.
11 years older than you.
How's that ARP?
Hey, I thought you were 27.
Nope, 28.
Well, I don't
think.
get, I
I don't
don't
know.
get the Denny's special yet, but when I do, I'm cashing in.
I don't know how old I am. I try not to pay attention.
All right. That's probably good.
Are we done?
Totally.
All right.
For the animation station,
Yeah,
I'm
well,
Gavin.
you can do some stuff.
You're Josh.
Yeah, but we gotta do the thing.
Bye-bye, Butterfly.
We gotta do the thing.
Made you look. They
Gotta
hear it
do
every
the thing.
time. It's in the outro.
All right, guys. I guess we're done. All right, bye.
Thank you for listening to the Animation Station Podcast. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Animation Station Podcast. Follow us on Twitter at Animate Podcast. Subscribe to us on iTunes. And join the conversation at SecretSuperheroClub.com, where you can connect with our podcast friends, Cloud City Cast, Getting Into Comics, and Shaun of the Gathering.
What's new, Pussycat?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's new, Pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa. You know, Charlie loves Tom Jones. Like, super loves
Did
Tom
you
Jones.
know how you can... After 7, what's new, Pussycats? You throw in 1, it's not unusual. And then, as it slowly fades out, it's dead silent. Mm-hmm. And then, what's new, pussy? I love John Mulaney. He's fantastic.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Oh, God, it's great. She hasn't shown you that?
I don't know. I come in and out on the comedians. Like, I'm not real big on...
That one's just an audio.
Like,
I think
definitely haven't.
audio.
I definitely haven't.
But
She will go through comedian after comedian after comedian in order to find that one gem. I'm not willing to do that.
Oh, you mean... Oh, you weren't here.
I have my couple that I'll watch no matter what, and that's it.
Yeah, you weren't here when there was that one... she wanted to hear that one Dane Cook clip. And went through like 17 specials to try
doing, you know what,
find
violently
it. Yeah.
bit. Oh my gosh, she dies at that. Like, I think it's moderately funny, but man, like, I literally thought I was gonna have to resuscitate her the first time she saw that. She didn't breathe. Like, you know when people laugh so hard that they stop breathing for a minute? Like, almost her lips were turning blue. I was like, you need to stop thinking this is so funny because it's gonna kill you. She's crazy.
And it was Dane Cook.
Yeah. Well, Dane Cook's funny. He's Dusty Crophopper, man. I love Dane Cook.
You lost me. I don't know who Dusty Crophopper
Planes.
is. Oh, you're right. Planes.
Well, I'm telling you, I think...
I liked his like one of his original Comedy Central stand-ups when he does like the alien thing and he does the spit.
Oh,
He's like,
yes. Why not me? I love that.
It's like, why not me?
I love that.
It's so good.
No, I'm telling you, the second Planes movie is really, really good. It's better than Cars 2. It's really good.
And on that bombshell, good night, everybody.